Hey Libra, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be doing your first half of July general reading here. We're going to start off with some animal energy, of course, and then go right into the cards. All right. Let's give one more good shuffle. We don't want no wonky shuffles. All right. Word. Okay. So what is the animal energy for Libra for first half of July? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. More energy for Libra. There we go. Oh, I like it so much. Oh, yeah, you got the butterfly. How seasonally appropriate, my dear Libras. Also, you're an air sign, and we got an air animal. So butterfly is beautiful. And you can probably also guess what this is about. This is about transformation, okay? Transformation. It's going from one state of being to another, but it is not without some trial and tribulation or even trial and error to get there. Because, you know, we have the caterpillars. We have 3 stages of being with this animal energy. Caterpillar to the cocoon to the butterfly. So we could be talking about the completion of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, living your best self life over here, just in full form butterfly. But this is also about a lightness of being as well. This is also could be advice to, for some of you, to lighten up, right? To lighten up and enjoy the sweetness of life, as it were. Well, let's see what's going on for y'all. Let's see what's going on for my fellow air signs, my Libras. All right. Let's see what's good. What's going on for my Libras? Okay, starting off a little intense here. Listen, we got 7 of Swords repping, you know, your air sign self here. This can be several things, this 7 of Swords. You know, this can be self-sabotage. It's that thief in the middle of the day kind of situation. You know, this really does feel like people or situations in your energy that you are longing to be separate from or be free from. That you maybe want to fly away from, perhaps. Let's see what else is going on. Because 7 of Swords can either be about yourself or other people. Ugh. Aha! Strength. I cannot tell you the number of times that this has come out. So the Strength card, you know, this is deriving strength from the divinity within and around you. Whenever this comes, and look how we have the 7 to the 8 here. So it's storyboarding really nicely here. You know, and listen, when strength comes up, it's because strength is needed, okay? And we have the 8, you know, repped here with the infinity symbol, which is a number of abundance, both, you know, material and spiritual. But it's beautiful. Just look at this crow chilling on this lion's nose, just like, I ain't sweating a thing. I even went and put all these roses in this lion's mane to make it look pretty. And, you know, there's something to that. Because I'm getting this feeling of like making the best of a less than desirable situation. That's what it is. There's a particular saying that is escaping me. But it's like, again, it's that making the best of something. Again, there's something about the putting the roses on this like really upset lion's mane. It's like, okay, well, I understand that like this is a little, you know, intense. I'm in a situation or I'm surrounded by people that are just really heavy or really intense or really dramatic, and I'm just feeling the need to rise above and sit on top of it. Which, for an air sign, that makes complete sense. You might be around a lot of experiencers. A lot of people who are, when I say that, like they're having an experiential, you know, time. So they're living in the experience, which means that they're not observing themselves. So they're coming from a place of root emotion, feeling, instinct, kind of acting, maybe even a little impulsive. And, you know, I feel like you are being guided to kind of keep it light. You can even make light. I feel like there's this energy of like making light of it. And I don't even necessarily feel like it's something that you're doing at other people, but rather for yourself. Do you know what I mean by that? There's something about that, keeping a lightness of being about you and not taking on other people's energy as your own. Because if you think about the butterfly, right? Let's look at the lion. The lion can strap something on its back and carry the weight of the world. Oh, I saw that in your meditation. In your meditation, I saw Atlas. carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. I saw that in your meditation. I love it when, you know, all the clues like come together like, like a Sherlock Holmes puzzle. But there's something, you know, the butterfly cannot carry anything. It's just a complete lightness of being here. So I'm hearing to keep your energy yours and not take on other people's energies or issues as your own. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Star card, which is about divine faith and divinity and, you know, having the spotlight on you. So let's see what else is going on from my Leos here. It does seem a bit intense, but I feel like this is about, honestly, I mean, I feel like it's intense, but I feel like it has a lot to do with people around you. And then you're choosing, could be stuff for you, but you're choosing to just kind of like transmute it, like the butterfly. And then you have the Lovers. So gorge. You have two major arcanas here, which denote destined events. So we have Gemini, we have Leo energy and Gemini energy here as well. So the Lovers are about choices in love. But if we think about Gemini energy, Geminis can be a bit flippity-floppity, meaning that, and I mean, I say that with like pure love, where they go from one state of being to another really easily. They change their mind, you know, they're the twins. So it's like this or that, this and that, I don't know, back and forth, right? But this really is about choices in love. And, you know, and we'll get some clarifiers, but of course, but I do feel like you may be in a position to make a choice about how you handle some of these intense situations or people around you. And it's going to be a choice that really is up to you, you know? And I do feel like you're getting some advice here and saying, maintain that aerial perspective at all times. Keep it light. You know, anything that's, you know, got that Seven of Swords when I split the deck again. So I really feel like the tagline of this reading is choices. Let's get a clarifier for this wily Seven of Swords over here. Ah, suki. High Priestess. Excuse me, y'all. I'm fighting a bit of a cold. So this High Priestess is about intuition, just straightforward, but it's also about connecting into knowledge that is hidden or unknowable through any other direct sphere, right? So this can be kind of like taking the side door and seeing what's not being shown, or picking up on what's not being said, just as much as you're picking up. I'm getting this feeling of whatever the situation or person or people are, there's what it looks like on the surface, and then there's the subtext of what's really going on. And I feel like you are being called to keep it light, maintain that aerial perspective, and read between the lines. Pick up on the subtext of subtext is what is being thought but not said. And I feel like you're being called to pick up on the subtext of it. That appearances can be deceiving right now is what I'm getting for you guys. You know, this makes sense too because we have a lot of planets in retrograde. Mercury's going to be going into retrograde this first half of July. There's a lot popping off planetary-wise. And so I really feel like, you know, it's like that mirror in a car, like objects in the mirror may be, you know, closer or further away than they appear. There's something to that. And you got a lot of major arcanas here, darlings. So let's get a clarifier for the Strength card. And we got the Knight of Pentacles. You know, there's something here. It feels like that you've earned and deserve that's coming to you. You know, you may even be in a position where it's like maybe a little lost a little hope that it's coming. Maybe tired of waiting. I got to tell you, for a large group of you, this has to do with work dynamic. I do feel like for another, but it does feel very interpersonal. So whether this is interpersonal professionally or interpersonal, you know, romantically or family, it feels like it has to do with other people, though. I have to tell you. It feels like it has to do with other people that you are navigating energies around. But, you know, this is something that, you know, you could have possibly been waiting on, or like, am I ever going to get my just dessert? Am I ever going to get, you know, the recognition that I deserve, something around that? And it's like, you know what? It's cool. It's coming. Like, maintain patience. And I really feel like you're being called to just like kind of remove yourself from the direct situation right now and be the butterfly. Because there's like this word of caution here about you could be vulnerable to taking on other people's energies as your own. And you're like, oh my God, I was feeling so good, and then I went to work or I hung out with this person or whatever it was, and then I just felt different. And that's another thing of butterflies too, is that they represent, you know, they can represent highly sensitive people or empaths, right? So just be careful. If you think about it, if you try to touch a butterfly's wing, which I would not recommend, I was saying this in the Gemini reading because they got the moth, I believe. they're going to be ultra sensitive to any touch and any stimuli, right? So I really do feel like that's you. And there's something here about keeping your energy your own. Let's get a clarifier for this love us, y'all. What are these choices in love about? Excuse me. So, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. This is complete emotional, financial abundance and stability. This is my absolute favorite. I place this even above the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is wonderful, complete emotional fulfillment, but how are we gonna pay the bills? 10 of Pentacles, you can pay the bills and have love. I mean, preferable, right? So, you know, with this Lovers and the 10 of Pentacles here, you know, we do have some romance here, absolutely. But I feel like this is also about choices about what is your 10 of Pentacles? What does it look like? If your immediate response to that is like, oh, well, it's this specific person or it's this specific job, okay. But I would advise you to kind of step around that and go, ooh, can I open up that sphere? Because if you were to determine what your 10 of Pentacles is from a bird's eye view, or even from a space of like asking, you know, paint it this way. I'm getting this very particular image where, and this came up in a reading like months and months ago for another sign, where when Goldie Hawn was a child, she was asked what she wanted to be when she grew up by an adult. And her response was, I want to be happy. And the adult kind of chuckled and was like, that's not an answer, little girl. Do you want to be, you know, a nurse or a teacher or, you know, a dancer, an actor, whatever? And she was like, no, I want to be happy. Thank you and goodbye. That is my entire response. I want to be happy. There's something to that, because that was a specific yet general enough answer where the universe could come in and really work with that. And now look, she's based a lot of her life on happiness and how to be happy. She has that meditation program in schools, all of that good stuff. And I feel like there's something pertinent about that for y'all here. It's like, what is your 10 of Pentacles? Can we open up that sphere and be specific while keeping it general? Because the universe has a really tough time working with specifics. So if like my 10 of Pentacles is, you know, I don't know, Joe in this specific house and this specific job, the universe is like, but there's something even better that you're not seeing, so we can't work with that. So the spoke on the wheel will remain still. But the wheel begins to turn, my friend, right? When we kind of release the reins and go, you know what? My 10 of Pentacles is being happy every single day and having a loving, financially stable partnership. See how that's specific yet general? That's what I feel like you're being called to do here. Which is kind of great, because all these other energies that are around you too, maybe the key out of this or around this or navigating through this is to get with yourself and figure out what it is that you want. There's something about keeping your energy your own here and making choices about, you know, what your future looks like. I do feel like you could have some offers and opportunities here around work and love. And it's going to be up to you to really discern like which shoe is the right shoe. You're going to have to get a little like, you know, Goldilocks and the Three Bears about it a little bit, I think. I feel like getting a goddess for you guys. I've been really feeling this deck today. So let's get a goddess oracle for my lovely Libras. Lovely Libras. All right. Oracle for my Libras. And there we are. It could not be better. We have Bast. She is such a queen, isn't she? Bast, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Get the heck out of here with this. It's too good. It's too good. Listen, remember when I said to keep your energy your own and to figure out what your 10 of Pentacles is? And you know, what that looks and feels like for you, that's what this is. There's something about, remember, there's only room for one butterfly in that cocoon. Okay, believe that. Butterflies are not pack animals, right? This is absolutely beautiful. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. I'm really hearing to really keep your energy your own and make this time about you. Now, if you're in a situation where you have to be around other people or a lot of people are requiring your time, energy, counsel, whatever it is, just be an observer about it. You can help them out without making their energy yours. Be very, very careful around that right now. okay? My Libras, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. You guys have totally got this. Be the butterfly. You might actually see butterflies, a lot of them too. It is the season. But I'm feeling like the butterflies may actually come through in the 3D for you as a little reminder to do this. Okay? Beautiful. Be the butterfly. All right, my lovely Libras, this was your first half of July general reading. I so hope that this was of help and resonated with you. If it wasn't, it did. Please let me know in the comments below. And thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. But most of all, just thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.